just heading out this afternoon and we're going on an airboat ride, something that neither of us have done before. So that should be very interesting.
45-minute trip on the lake, on the Billabong. So we'll see how it goes.
Motion and the engine's running, just that way no one accidentally stands up and gets thrown off the side of the boat, because these vessels do naturally.
Barry and I got the seats in the middle. You are given earmuffs to counteract some of the noise, and also they are to hold on your hat, because if your hat blows off and gets into the fan blade, it can cause a lot of damage, worth a lot of money. And off we go.
Straight up in front of us, you can see the large bird standing on top of the tree there. That is a jabiru, or black-necked stork, standing on top of its nest. So inside that nest there currently is 2 chicks. They hatched about 4 weeks ago now. So any day I will expect to see them pop their heads up to say hello to us. Now in the jabiru's world, they are a partner for life. They both are always together in the evenings, spending the nights together. But during the day, one partner stays with the nest. Speak of the little devils, and there they appear. Yeah. So you've got a couple little ones straggling behind as well on the high ground. So one of those female pigs. Yeah, there's a couple more same size behind him as well. All trying to play catch up.
Oh, delicious.
Crocodile's favourite food.
I bet.
It'd be a mouthful, wouldn't it? Just a nice mouthful.
Oh, that's basically 6 months worth of food per piglet there for a crocodile. They love it out here. So yeah, one of them female pigs can have anywhere up to 12 piglets, and she can have those 6 times a year. There's a lot of them getting around. So here we are on private property. They do a culling program every year to essentially reduce the numbers, where they fly through with helicopters and shoot them all. So they do it from chopper because it's a lot safer than doing it on the ground. the boat comes in to get a photo.
I was going to say, what's his name?
Did we just go for a bigger one?
Don't think so. I might have. Sometimes I get distracted with what else is around and get to see the other ones. But essentially, they do get used to us. And I say because the crocodile can feel me from far away area, if they're in my way, I obviously want them to be in my way. Yes, definitely a freshwater crocodile. So he's got the nice,
Not long
Yeah.
finger, yeah.
but also the black splotch pattern. If you look across his back, see how they form lines?
Yeah, yeah.
Saltwaters won't have the line. There's a very checkerboard finish on those guys. That's the K-pop. The K-pop is the full breeding cycle for the freshwater turtles and the freshwater crocodiles.
Really?
So, yeah. So when they're flowering, crocodiles are mating. Seed pod forms, they're laying the eggs. Seed pod opens, cotton comes out, eggs hatch. So that's how the indigenous knew the right times to actually wander down, dig into the soil to try and find those deposits there. Dealing with their prey, happier they are. So they'll wait for the week to come in, they'll take it down. What I will do is I'll start us back up, we'll cruise through these waters, keep your eyes peeled. Crocs still just there on our right hand side. We watch for bubble trails and also movement of the water lilies around it. Tell exactly so it's just down our right hand side at the moment. That's where it's going. See the water's not disturbed there. Often we'll just duck in. See how quick they can sort of disguise themselves straight under. So see the bubble trails here?
Yep.
That's what I mean, it's claws to get to the fish. Sometimes they jump into the boat. You always got to worry about when they jump in because you're always like, what made you jump into the boat?
Yeah.
Because it does need to get its body vertical to jump. It could try and climb on, but by all means, they are extremely slow climbers. By the time he climbed on the boat, he would have had about 3 or 4 attitude adjustments.
There he is. Oh, heard me.
pop the head up out of curiosity to see what's going on. The lily stems just starting to, every now and then they just move as it moves through. So they always say the lily pad stems and any lily pads or vegetation or water is the most accurate method to tell where the crocodiles are, because they have to move on live data. So as a crocodile touches a stem, obviously the stem moves. Where bubbles, you need to allow time from the time it gets from the soil to the surface. And for a crocodile that can move its entire body length in under a second, you could cover. Us migrate in annually from Papua New Guinea, and they do quite enjoy rice. So much so they ate the entire rice fields out to absolutely nothing and made it a non-viable industry. So we then tried to domesticate the
March.
yeah.
A lot of water.
And essentially, if you look at these pandanus in front of us, see how the base of the leaves all form a bit of a line?
Yeah.
That's actually where the water level was in March. To give you an idea how deep it was through here.
Oh, right up here.
Yeah, over the cage of this boat. So we would have been a submarine if we were here then.
So when the rain. I'm sort of stuck in a bit of a rock and a hard place here. On the left-hand side, we've got a jabiru, 2 piranhas, and a water buffalo with a bunch of magpie geese. And on the right-hand side, we've got a large crocodile. What I don't like about guiding, you don't know which way to start or which way to go. So guarantee if I go for the croc, piranhas and the jabiru take off and the buffalo stop halfway and go, right, we'll talk about it. And then the whisker turns, that screech is heard. So that's that sort of albatross looking bird flying out our left. So the brolgas on our left, the big grey birds, they are a part of the life bird. They're never any further than 50 metres from their putt. Once they push you up, 2 up, stick it on your head, it will actually lower the temperature by 2 to 3 degrees because they do block out 100% of the UV rays, which is why we've got an evaporation rate now of 10 centimetres a week. Come October, when all these waterways are just covered in lotus lilies, it's less than a centimetre a week evaporation.
had it ripped off in a fight. So there was a larger croc who's Brahmin, who actually owns this part of the waterway, actually got into a fight with him. So remember the Brahmin that you telling about? He's one of the ones that tried to take off him. So when they try and take off each other, they do fight and they fight to death. So he gave up, swimming away, they lost his leg in the process. And with saltwater crocodiles, they do have a 4-chambered heart. Can you want me to take a photo of that for you? I move around the boat, I create vibrations. I also change the size of the boat, so if I haven't done it too many times with him, he gets a little bit unfamiliar with it, so he has to reassess it every time I do something which changes. Which is why I try not to do too many radical movements. It's a lot nicer when you can do this, because this is how we build up the natural rapport with them. It's simply, we go in, we let them assess our vibrations, get them used to us. We just slowly encroach on them. By all means, I can make him move in a second if I wanted to. But if I do that, he then starts to wonder, can I trust you? Which is the same as what we would do if he kept sneaking up on me all the time. Your territory range out here is only going to be about a kilometre and a half, compared to up to 10. Like, nah, you've done that too many times for me. I'm used to it.
No, he's planted there.
Like, better luck next time.
He's not real, he's a blow up one.
I guarantee if I did that next to him, he would have gone woof with the tail and covered me in mud.
Proving he's not an inflatable toy.
It together, like so, strain out that water out of it. Do me a favour, try and break it. Come on, it's only a plant.
But you've twisted it together.
So it's hemp.
Yeah,
Use those ropes to climb up and down.
exactly. So
perspective for you. So it's Burma is
That's
where
strong.
they do it.
Is it very strong?
It's quite strong for what it is, but it's not as strong as like the rope.
Like dental
What is
floss.
it?
Heading back to the dock, we were lucky we actually had a bit of an extended time out here. It was the most informative boat trip I've ever been on. Well worth it. Put this one on your list if you're coming to the NT.